Still here at the Chat Sports office, just kind of thinking about the game. I was watching, hopefully seeing the Chiefs beat the Bills so the Patriots have another full game up on the Bills, but that did not happen. But after watching the game and 7-2, I'm excited. I'm happy about the win. But as you guys hear me in these second videos of the day after the win, after the instant reaction, I'm kind of always looking at the bigger picture. And there's multiple things that I think the Patriots need to work on going into next week against your hardest opponent this season. Harder than the Buffalo Bills. It's a division matchup against the Buffalo Bills. It's always kind of close. But I think the Patriots need to make some moves within the next 2 days. Welcome to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Patriots were sellers. They traded away Kayshon Boutte to the San Francisco 49ers. They traded away Kyle Duggar to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The safeties played great today. Jalen Hawkins played good. Craig Woodson played good. But talking about the defensive line, Milton Williams made a great play on a quick snap to Michael Penix that led to an intentional grounding. Milton Williams got through the offensive line. Pressure on the quarterback. The interior defensive line is perfect. There's nothing I want to change with that. Christian Barmore, Milton Williams, Khyiris Tonga when he comes in is great. But on the edges, you have multiple problems there. And you did not get to the quarterback that much today. You got to Michael Penix once at the beginning of the game. I think it was the very first drive. Had a little bit of technical difficulties during the live stream, so I slightly can't remember where the sack happened, but I know it was Kayshon getting to Michael Penix. And after that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. He had a clean pocket most of the game. He had one of his best games of the season. I have his game log right here. 221 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, all to Drake London, and then 0 interceptions. You couldn't get pressure to the quarterback, which when you get pressure to Michael Penix, he makes mistakes. Against San Francisco the week before, 241 yards, 1 touchdown. He's still throwing for a lot of yards, but he's throwing a lot. But you didn't get to him. And that has been a problem. Last week, Dillon Gabriel did not get pressured that much. Patriots came out the first couple of weeks with a bunch of pressure. Amazing amounts of pressure. You got to Cam Ward a bunch, but the Titans' offensive line is terrible. What do the Patriots do now? Well, you have the NFL trade deadline, and there's 2 days away. You have Monday and you have Tuesday. And I think the Patriots are going to make a lot of moves. But specifically, you need to trade for an edge rusher. I think you need a lot more depth on this defensive end front. Kayshon Boutte, and then you have Harold Landry. And both of them were pretty quiet today, besides Kayshon's sack. They were getting pressure, but not a lot. And I think the Patriots need to bring in just one more player that can really, really help them. And one of those guys played today. And you saw them. The 2 guys that I want, you have seen them in the last 3 weeks. Well, you didn't see Arden Key with the Tennessee Titans because he's hurt. But Mike Vrabel knows Arden Key. Arden Key played for Mike Vrabel back in 2023. I think he would be a great, great addition to this team. And now with the trades that you made with Kyle Duggar and with Kayshon Boutte, they were pick swaps for both. You got 2 6-round picks. And with Arden Key and the Tennessee Titans, I think that they are fire selling the hell out of it. Because they just lost to the Los Angeles Chargers. They are 1-8, and they're fire sailing their asses off. So you bring him in. I know he's been suffering an injury, but he's going to be healthy by the end of the season. You can bring him in. And the other guy that's on my list, I'm not going to go with Jermaine Johnson of the New York Jets or Jalen Phillips of the Miami Dolphins. I'm not going in division because I don't think in division is going to work here. I specifically am going for Arnold Ebiketie of the Atlanta Falcons. You saw him today. He didn't play. He didn't do much. 2 solo tackles, 1 tackles for loss. He got there on a 8-yard. He he read the play perfectly on a Travion Henderson pitch play. I'm pretty sure it was. If I have to go back and look it, just trying to go off the top of my head. And he got there, tackled 8-yard loss on the play. He'd be a great pick for them. And I think the Patriots, with the draft picks that they have, maybe you can send over a 5th-round pick for him, but they need to make a trade. You might need to make a trade for a wide receiver, because the Patriots suffered 3 injuries. They suffered an injury to Kayshon Boutte, injury to Kayshon Boutte, hamstring injury, left the game, did not come back. Christian Elliss exited the game, and Christian Gonzalez. But I'm going to mark off everything wrong with Christian Gonzalez. Usually when a player is actually hurt, they don't speak to the media. Well, Christian Gonzalez spoke to the media after the game, and it was completely fine. He spoke to the media. It was okay. He said he was fine, so I'm going to assume he's fine. If he wasn't fine, you're probably not talking to the media. Probably not happening, right? Okay. But Kayshon Boutte with his hamstring injury. We know how bad hamstring injuries when we saw it with Gonzo. If it is bad, because once he came out, you saw this offense kind of suffering a little bit. They couldn't move the ball down the field much. You had to play more Kai Williams, and let's be honest here, Kai Williams and Drake Maye, they just are not on the same page. They do not have the chemistry yet, and you have to have the chemistry here late. Maybe you go out and trade for a wide receiver. I don't know who it is. Rashid Shaheed is there. But if Kayshon Boutte is going to be out a long period of time, you got to make a move at wide receiver. But mainly, I want to go out and get an edge rusher. That's my number one. And yet, with Kayshon Boutte out, it was a struggle. I also want to give a shout out to Pop Douglas. Pop Douglas played an amazing game, 100 yards, and he said his uncle was killed. So shout out to him. Go spam your 3s down in the comments. Show some love to Pop Douglas because he deserves it. He was quiet for those first couple of weeks. We know how quiet he was throughout. But he's picked it up the last couple of weeks. He's picked it up. First couple of we saw that during the Steelers game. He didn't get the first down. He's picked it back up, and it seems like he always just finds holes in the defense. He's going to be the guy that steps up. If Kayshon Boutte has to miss a couple of weeks, obviously we got you covered here on Patriots Today. Whenever an injury update happens, I will be the first one to let you guys know. No injury update on Christian Elliss or Kayshon Boutte, but we did get the Christian Gonzalez, so I think he's going to be okay. And the NFL trade deadline, 2 days away, guys. 2 days away. I mean, only a day and a half, basically. Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be live. I'm pretty sure we're going to be live at about 1. We'll be live at about 1 Eastern, so make sure you hit that sub button. A great day today. Patriots got the dub. Keep rolling. Keep this win streak going. Let's make it 8-2. Then let's make it 9-2. Then let's make it 10-2. Just keep these wins on rolling. And as always, let's go Pats.